I live in that there trailer, and these are 5 things you must have before you move yourself into a vehicle. First things first, you should already have yourself and know how to use yourself a proper set of tools. Boom, 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 boom. You're not gonna make it very far if you don't got none. Coming from renting or living in any sort of house with a foundation, you're probably gonna be doing a pretty significant downsize to live inside of a vehicle. Probably gonna need yourself a storage unit unless you wanna sell absolutely everything you own, which most of us probably don't, so you're gonna need a storage unit. You're gonna need some form of physical address so you can receive mail and register for just about anything. I'd highly recommend getting yourself a UPS mailbox because it's not gonna act like a PO box, it's gonna act like a real physical address, and therefore you can use it for most of anything. Now, I don't care if you fancy yourself an electrician or just a particularly overconfident handyman like myself. You're gonna wanna get yourself a multimeter to tackle some of the electrical problems that you'll inevitably have, and you're also gonna want the confidence to pretend you're an electrician at any given moment. You're probably gonna have yourself one way or another of heating your little space, but you should definitely have yourself a gas or other form of leak detector system so that when you inevitably have problems with your stuff, because there's problems with everything living inside of an RV, you've got a way to detect that you're not gonna die. If you can just get yourself those few items before you move yourself into a vehicle, you're gonna have yourself a much smoother transition than I did, which would be really nice.